Destination Heart is the movie I'm reviewing today, and this movie is produced and executive produced by Adekoya Tunde, and director of this movie was Efosa. A quick recap of this movie is a young girl who is fighting for her life. She's fighting to be a career woman, but her boyfriend said no, don't be a career woman, be a housewife, and she said no. Now she ended up falling in love with a cab driver. So what I like about this movie, let's start with the basics. This movie, thank you Uchenna Bonabo for making sure this movie is not 2 hours. This movie is less than 2 hours, so the time you use in watching this movie is less. So that for me is what I like. Another thing I like about this movie is the cinematography. I kind of appreciate what the cinematography of this movie is. Camera movements, the lighting was good, no unnecessary color grading for this movie, and I really appreciate them for that. Another thing I love about this movie, let's talk about the cast. Clinton, Joshua, and Lawerence, these two had quite chemistry on this set. I was impressed with the way they were intense with each other. This is the first time I've seen Clinton Joshua so close to his co-actors on set or on a scene. They were so close to each other, face to face, as if they wanted to kiss. They were exchanging food stuff. I was like, oh, is this Clinton winning the kiss for film? So I was quite impressed with a little bit of chemistry, Lawerence and Clinton Joshua kind of had on this set, guys. Not any other set. This particular film, they kind of had a little chemistry. In terms of the communication skills and everything they exchange on this set or on this movie was really noticeable. I really kind of like what they did in this movie. So yes, there were romance and there were chemistry between them. Clinton Joshua was a little bit pushed to bring out emotions in terms of anger wise. He displayed that a lot in this movie, and I love that. Romance, yeah, he did a little bit of that as well, and I kind of love what he did here. Then the other character, Jennifer and Kwesi Blake. Kwesi Blake, I'm thinking this guy is a Ghanaian, so I appreciate the way he acted in this movie. The anger level no be here. I appreciate that. Then Jennifer as a sweet sister, sweet friend, she was there. I love how she acted as well. So I appreciate that. The cast of this movie kind of brought a little bit of intense. I think it's the director. Who is the director again? Let me check. Was Efosa, I think is the director. When it's Ben Cassia and Chidi Chijoke, I think these actors are kind of familiar with that director, and they don't bring in their best, or those directors do not push them to the edge. This is a different director. I'm sure they are familiar with him as well, or her as well, but he or she does not direct most of Uchenna Bonabo's movies. So the actors will obey everything the director tells them to do. So maybe this is why I'm seeing a little bit of chemistry between whoever is supposed to have, and a little bit of emotions from these characters that are supposed to display that. So yes, I appreciate that a lot for this movie. What I don't like about this movie, time used for this movie is not a good one. 2 hours, I'm not sure. 2 hours is not needed for this movie. Size of this movie is not it at all. The size is pretty small for a movie like this. I don't like the size. It's supposed to be 16.9. I always talk about this. So yes, that is one. Another thing I don't like is, as a Uber driver, are you telling me that he didn't pick anybody in this movie except Lawerence? Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling me? Sometimes I appreciate a worker pass character. Like if we had one person just taking the Uber and having a conversation with him, and the person sees whatever was missing, we didn't even see that. Or even if we don't have any person at all seeing the thing that got missing or got lost in his car, you'd have seen a random person who is not linked to the storyline, open your mind. Let's not just centralize everything to only people we are focusing on, only the cast. Let's have somebody passing through the storyline, some random person cracking a joke in the storyline, having conversation with the main character. Be open, let people come and add. Don't limit the cast to. That was something I was looking forward to, like as an Uber driver. Let's see his interaction with people that are not the focal point of the movie. Let's see the range, and that was not happening in this movie, so that was really disappointing. And also, I don't like the fact that we didn't see Kwesi Blaze's house. I was like, which person, we don't see anything concerning him, and that was a little bit disappointing as well. So on that note, I'm going to give this movie a 5/10. It's an average good movie, just because I saw a little bit of intense chemistry, intense emotions, and lighting, cinematography and stuff like that were good. Definitely they deserve the 5/10. If you want to watch this movie, you can find Destination Heart on Uchenna Bonabot TV. Thank you guys so much for watching this one. I'll see you all in the next movie review.